Okay, hey there, guys. My son is working in Algebra 2 right now, and I'm going to start making some of these math videos to help clarify some things. He was struggling with function composition. Just a little bit about me. I taught at the University of Arizona for 2 years. I've been a high school math teacher for about 14 years. So let's just get right into the video, but I will warn you, I did make a little mistake at the end. So if you watch till the very end, you will see two exercises in function composition, and you'll see me make a little mistake, but then I go back through and clear it up. But if you like math videos, you can put in the comments below, maybe take a picture of your problem, contact us somehow via the comments, and then we'll try and do your problem. Algebra 2, pre-calc, trig, college algebra, anything like that. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy this video on composition. Okay, so for this question, we're going to talk about function composition. All right, so let's assume you have two functions or equations. And so your first one, call fx, is x plus 5. And then your second function, write that in red, that's gx equals, say, x squared plus 2. All right, so if you see something that looks like this, f of g of x, what that really means is you're going to take the function g and you're going to put it inside for f. So it's actually a really visual process. So I like to do this with different colors. So what this means is you're going to take this piece, gx, because it's in the x spot, you're going to replace it here, okay? And so to finish this problem, there's a couple different ways you can do this. We know g of x is x squared plus 2, so you're going to plug it in there. And then from there, you're going to use the structure of f. So wherever there used to be an x, you're going to put parentheses. And now we're going to replace the input, which is x squared plus 2. So the final answer is x squared plus 7. Okay? So that is function composition. This is red, f of g of x. And that's how you do function composition. Okay, so if you didn't understand that, keep watching. So let's just build on what does it mean to evaluate a function. Okay, evaluate a function. FCT for function. So we're still going to use f of x from above, so let's rewrite it. Our function is x plus 5. So to evaluate something, it's really easy. If I wanted to evaluate the function at 2, I'm just going to replace a 2 for x. And you end up getting 7 out of that. Now, graphing wise, this would be the 0.2 comma 7. But we're really not graphing, we're just doing inputs and outputs. But it's always a good idea to have graphing in the back of your mind. But let's just keep going with this. So what would f of 4 be? Well, again, we're going to take the structure of f, and wherever there's an x, we're going to replace a 4. Okay, 4 plus 5 is 9. And so something really important for you to remember, that's the x value, and this is the y value. Okay, also known as input, and this is going to be your output. So then we can make another ordered pair here. When I placed 4 in for x, I got 9 for y. Okay, so backing it up a bit, let's do one more practice question. Now that you know how to evaluate a function, let's tie in function composition and what that means. So let's assume we still have the two original functions, x plus 5, and then let's make gx equal to, say, x cubed plus 4. Okay, so let's build up to this one. So what is, say, f of 2? That just means you're going to place a 2 in for x. Okay, you end up with 7. So now what if I say g of 3? Okay, well, you have a choice because you have two functions. This tells you use the structure of the function of g. So I'm going to rewrite it. Something cubed plus 4. Okay, so here's our input, and every time we're going to plug in for x. So I'm going to place a 3 there. 3 cubed ends up being 27, and you want to add 4, so you end up getting 31. So we've done some function evaluation. Now let's move on to composition. Okay, let's compose two functions. So suppose I have g of f of 2. Okay, well, we've already computed f of 2 here, so let's just simplify this to equal g of 7. Okay, so in this case we knew that when I put in 2 I ended up with a 7. All right, so this is kind of what function composition is used for. But notice if I do f of g of 2, let's see if it equals the same thing. So you're going to do what's in the parentheses first. So let's go compute g of 2 up here. Okay, so wherever there's an x, I'm going to input a 2. Okay, 2 cubed is 8, plus 4 is 12. So now I have this fact, g of 2 is equal to 12. So I can replace the g of 2 to be 12. Okay,